Hello, this is Outer Region. We're just gonna look at a replay that we did during Turin's tourney. So this is me against Berserk. We were Wood Elves and he was Slaanesh. And in one of the tourneys, I was Slaanesh and I was fighting Wood Elves, and they brought a kind of similar build like this, where they brought Durthu and like a Branch Wraith and kind of went in a blob. I thought I could use this to beat Berserk, but you know, we'll see what happens. He is using a wider build than I did, where he just brings like the regular Herald of Slaanesh, mainly as a cap point unit rather than like a fighter unit like Sigfold. And he brought a lot of Chaos Warriors with Hell Scourges. I do say that they're kind of expensive for what they are now, but they do pretty good. Like, they hold for a long time, that is true, even when I Flock of Doom them, so maybe they're actually pretty good. But right off the gates, I use my Skirmish Cav to cap this point 1, but he is sending a lot of his infantry in, and since I saw a bunch of Chaos Warrior Hell Scourges, I do start sending in the Wildwood Rangers. They recently got a buff where they got anti-infantry and have better overall combat stats. And you know, if the enemy brings like a terror-causing unit, which I was expecting Azazel, so I thought the Wildwood Rangers and their Guardians of the Wildwood ability would be good, but he does not bring any terror causers at all. And maybe instead of doing this, where I kind of like split apart, because he'll send his Hellstriders to just attack my Wildwood Rangers, and you can see there, they do a pretty good amount of damage just from the charge. Like, that's about a quarter health gone from just one charge from a Hellstrider. So maybe instead of going here, I should have just brought them up to the middle, consolidated my forces a little bit better, and then fought the Chaos Warrior Hell Scourges with the Deepwood... what is it? I forgot their name already. With the Wildwood Rangers? Yeah. But yeah, you can see I do have some Glade Riders at the back shooting at these Hellstriders, and the Hellstriders do... and now they're gonna rear charge my Wildwood Rangers, and yeah, you see, that is a lot of damage. Again, another quarter HP gone, and he's using the Pavane of Slaanesh to kill them very quickly. And because they're getting wrecked so hard, they're like 900 gold cost, but they're only getting like 300 gold. So I definitely should have brought them in here, started to fight the Chaos Warrior Hell Scourges instead, but oh well. Durthu's doing good. He's using Flock of Doom everywhere. You can see he's already got 1,000 value. And these Marauder Horsemen can focus Durthu, but he doesn't really care too much. He's got a lot of missile resist, physical resist, a lot of armor, so that wouldn't do much. But I do send in my Glade Riders to try and harry them off, because you can see they do quite a lot of damage. They have longer range, so that's good. This side I am losing because, as I said, we did lose the Wildwood Rangers pretty quickly. We have Dryads and Glade Riders trying to fight the Hellstriders and the Marauders. At the very least... Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, these Chaos Warriors, I think, were fighting my Wildwood Rangers before they got rear charged. And yeah, you can see, we're doing okay here in our little blob, but he is sending a lot of cavalry in, and they're kind of wrecking me because they do rear charge me a lot. And, yeah, I should have probably abandoned this point, tried to get, like, Wildwood Rangers on the Chaos Warriors, get a lot of value, and then go here. It's because I am so isolated here, I'm getting rear charged and they're routing very quickly. But, you know, hindsight. And Durthu, he's just casting Flock of Doom here, as you can see, because there is Chaos Warriors that we're fighting. And Chaos Warriors, they're like 950, so using Flock of Doom on them isn't bad. But we are still losing because Dryads are not good against armor. As I said, should have sent the Wildwood Rangers over here, fought the Chaos Warriors on the point, get some value, and then go. Yeah, and you can see that even though I have some elite guys here, he's sending a lot of cavalry in and around, just cycle charging, and that is just annihilating these Dryads and Wildwood Rangers. Yeah. And yeah, as I said, he's using the Herald of Slaanesh as more of a capture piece, because since the Herald is on the Hell Steed, it is really quick. So since I only have a few units, he can send a bunch of cavalry here, capture the point, and like cycle charge me. And you can see here, we're also starting to lose the cap point here because our Dryads are losing to the Hell Scourges pretty bad. He is now starting to attack me in the back for my my Glade Riders. I do summon like a Wildwood Ranger just to stop this Chaos Warrior Hell Scourge. I have some spears coming in to help, but because the Hell Riders are so fast, I can just run away. And now they're rear charging my Eternal Guard here, but I can send my Zotes, which I forgot to mention I had Zotes. They aren't great because they're kind of slow, but you know, they are a good anchor piece, and you can see that they are doing okay damage at least. And they do have bound healing and bound flesh to stone, which I have not used apparently. Yeah. And now the Hell Scourges are getting trapped a little bit, and our side point, you can kind of see these Dryads didn't really do good. These Dryads, they didn't do good either. These Wildwood Rangers definitely didn't do great at all. So if I consolidated my forces a little bit better, that would have been good, but I didn't. The Glade Riders with Spears getting Pavane, or no wait, Fascination. Oh, so that was. Because I was thinking, he's using a lot of Rampage when I was battling, but I forgot that they have the army ability. And because we were routing so much here, that gave him a lot of fuel for his army abilities. And yeah, he's sending a lot of his Striders into the back, but we are just falling back a little bit. And I think I summoned the Wild Hunters at some point. Yeah, the one thing that has been going good for me is these Glade Riders are shooting and they are not compromised. I also do have Durthu just killing everything, but you can see he's got good value. We have the Branch Wraith also has the Call of the Woods, which is why I was blobbing so much in the middle there, because they're all getting extra 5 melee attack. But yeah, as you can see, we still lost the point, so now we're gonna get it back, but he just has so much things here. He's got a lot of cavalry that just charges everything. Yeah. And yeah, I keep summoning the Wildwood Rangers. You can see I think I brought like 4 Wildwood Rangers. None of them got their value back, even though they were fighting okay fights with like Hell Scourge Warriors, but these Hell Riders just charging me and killing me. Yeah, this blob is the only thing that's kind of going good for me. And now that he's just summoning a lot of cavalry, you can see these guys are going to charge into my Wildwood Rangers. I try to get into the forest so that they can get debuffed, but I think they have Strider. Yeah, so they don't really get like debuffed by the forest that much. And yeah, that charge, he like lightly charged, and you can see we still lost quite a lot of health. And we didn't, I mean, we did give some back, but yeah, now he's going to sandwich me here. Yeah, Wildwood Rangers are pretty squishy, and I think the fact that, oh yeah, you can see, when infantry units fall, like, you can see there's a lot of bodies here. These guys are all just because they fell from a high height, so if they go falling off a good distance, they just insta-die, so that's why they kind of got wrecked so hard. You can they were like kind of 80% healthish, and now they're pretty much nothing. Because, yeah, the guys from the high ground charged in, they went flying, and so they just died instantly. Feels bad, but, you know, what can you do? Yeah, I think here's where I've summoned the Wild Hunters. I think the Wild Hunters didn't do that great either, because they get surrounded. Yeah, anyway, middle, going okay. He's summoning a bunch of cavalry. I think we do have some spears here. I think I must have summoned, yeah. So here's the Wild Hunter Acurnus. They're doing pretty good now because they managed to get these Hell Striders, but Slaanesh has so many cavalry units and so many fast things that they do get surrounded. Yeah, here we come, another charge on the Wild Riders. Yeah, you can see once they go that far, a lot of them just kind of die. Some of them survive, but still, a lot are just dying that way. Durthu had to come to the bottom with the Zotes to cap this, and now I'll leave these 2 units, but, you know, because of all the speed, they're gonna get surrounded. Oh, here's another fast Pavane of Slaanesh. Is he gonna cast another spell? Oh, Narcissism and Pavane, okay. And now he's going to surround me with these 3 cavalry to just wreck the Wild Hunters, which is really good play. Like, rampage me, and then like, you know, net me down, and then just charge with 3 guys. And you can see, yeah, they're losing health pretty quickly. The wild hunters, they got okay value, but they're basically dead. Yeah, because they cost like 1500, but they only got 500 value. That's kind of one of the things that have been making me lose. Some units like the Durthu's doing good, like 3000 pretty good, but a lot of the cavalry just kind of gets outmaneuvered by the slaanesh cavalry, and I start losing. The Zotes, they have a hard time catching things. Like you can see, like here, he sends a bunch of things to kind of alpha strike very quickly, and now we have some Wildwood Rangers and Eternal Guards, but he's gonna just cycle charge with a bunch of these guys. Yeah, the Zotes, you can see, I am sending them over to attack, but they can't really catch them. That's kind of their big issue. Like, if they decide to just sit in a fight with them, they might have got good value, but unfortunately, they're too quick. And yeah, Wildwood Rangers, again, because he does still have Chaos Warriors Slaanesh, so I am sending them in to kill them, but if they get, like, surrounded, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I am using the Flock of Doom here, got them kind of trapped up, and now the Zotes can kind of attack them, and we have Eternal Guards here to help out. And here, yeah, our cavalry is chasing them, they alpha strike and run away immediately. We have spears and the cavalry here just to fight, but you can see, for some reason, we are taking so much damage, but yeah, I guess they are the anti-large variant, sure, but we have Eternal Guards and the cavalry here, but we're still losing this fight somehow. Feels kind of bad. And yeah, we are managing to rout a few things, but they'll just come back. We have the middle. Berserk has a giant points lead right now, and I pretty much need a triple cap, and I'm having trouble just keeping this cap because of all this mobility. Like, look at all this cavalry, and I think some of them get like insane value. Some of them have like, I think close to 2,000. Yeah, this one got 1,000, 1,300, 1,000. So they're doing really good. Yeah, here she comes again to just provide the capture weight, and yeah, you can kind of tell that I'm gonna lose this, and I'm saying, okay, I do need a triple cap. I'll send the Wildwood Rangers to just go and get this and try to get that. But Slaanesh got the mobility, summoning more Hell Scourges, and we lost this point. So yeah, you can tell we ain't gonna be winning this. Yeah, we can hold this for a while, but just more cavalry coming in, just more cycle charges. Yeah. So that is a good strategy, because the last time I played Slaanesh against Wood Elves, it was a build similar to this, but I brought Sigvald and the caster and I think a cultist. So that's a lot of money put on like lords and heroes. But with this one, he just brought a lot of tougher infantry so that I would have a hard time killing them, and then a lot of cap weight, and then just summon all the cavalry in the world. Like, I don't think he summoned any Chaos Knights, but he didn't really need to. He just needed more speed. And then for us, maybe because these Wildwood Rangers got wrecked by the cavalry. As I said, consolidate on the middle. Make sure that we win against the Chaos Warriors, because the Chaos Warriors, once they engage, they can't really run away. Attack them with the Wildwood Rangers. If they run away, then we just cut them down because we're faster. And once we have a big advantage, and then we move to the right, maybe. So that might have been a better idea. Kind of like how Tim the Wilder plays, where he kind of waits until he summons a lot of things and then go in. That might have been a better idea. And yeah, our Wild Hunters not doing very good. Our Glade Riders didn't do great either, but oh well. Yeah. That's about it for this replay.